What the hell are you people doing in my swamp? Somebody once told me the world is gonna kill me, and I don't even have a gun in my head. Ah! Yeah! 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 Ogres are like onions! Yeah! 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 Donkey! Donkey! Yeah! 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 So what are we doing today? We're doing Lethetar Swamp Caves, a place filled with Shrek, obviously. Yes, it's a place of ogres. It's a place of swamps. It's a place of caves. It's a place of Lethetar, whoever guy's name, that is. Yeah, no idea. But it is, Lethetar's Swamp Caves, yeah. Lethetar's Swamp Caves, whatever you may call it. Yeah, basically it's by, Josh Robinson, who I actually recognize. Yeah, who's Joshua Robinson? Outskirts and Nuclear Reactor. So this is the same guy who did Outskirts and Nuclear Reactor, did Lethetar and Swamp Caves, whoever Lethetar is. I have no idea who Lethetar is, people. Who is Lethetar? What is Lethetar? Now I'm kind of confused, because I figured it was going to be, the person's name. But, yeah, it has nothing to do with him. So, what the heck is, Lethetar? Or whatever you may call it. This is one of the levels we've seen in Aftershock for Quake, but didn't have any documentation or any information about it. So, yeah, now we actually get to see it. This is basically, Swamp Cave, basically. And we have two different versions for .91 shareware and the .1.01 registered. One's for the BSP, is registered, and the shareware is, a .map file. So I'm assuming there's going to be some slight differences between them. I'll start off by checking out the Swamp Cave BSP, and then I'll compare it out to the map, because I'm assuming the map is going to be more like what we saw in Aftershock. I'm not sure if there's really any big differences, but I'm going to have to compare the two and see them, because it sounds like they have a bit of a difference between them. Anyway, let's see here. This is a medium-sized, fully populated level with 3 main areas, and yeah, the somewhat chaotic nature of it definitely reminds me of Outskirts and Nuclear Reactor, so I can kind of see why it's by the same person. Anyway, the main courtyard, the swamp, and the caves that link those, and the exit room. Okay, so he gives credits to id Software, Jeremy, aka Merlin, Wesley Nelson for Watts, which this was made with, Watts, all the time. Yeah, basically, this was made using Watts. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, what did he actually make his previous levels with? QScript. So he apparently changed from QScript to, Watts. Or maybe this level was before that one? I have no idea, but this is a level. It's a thing. And I guess we'll find out where exactly this comes in historically later on. Yeah. Ooh, there we are. Okay, so let's see here. This level's also known as just Swamp Caves without the Leletars, which gives me even more of a question who Lethetar is. Anyway, single player, yes, with plenty of monster and a challenge. Don't expect to find an exit though. Just kill all the monsters without dying. And yeah, that's actually a very blatant thing. If you played the original Lethetar Swamp Caves in Aftershock, you'll know there wasn't a proper exit for that level, and that one was actually driving me crazy because it has a weird anomalous teleporter at the very end. But at the same time, it doesn't do anything. It's just kind of there. And it's also like a way that you can't like go back or do anything else, so it's basically you have to do everything before you go that way. But yeah, that now at least it's very blatantly telling me that there's no exit. Anyway, cooperative? No. What would be the point? Deathmatch. 1 to 4, or up to 6 players. There's 6 starts, but it's crowded with more than 4. So really, it's just intended for 4 players. Anyway, difficulty settings. No. If you want harder skill levels, try doing it without getting any medkits or ammo boxes. If you want an easier skill level, cheat! Okay. That's one way of definitely saying having no challenge or harder challenge. That's kind of artificial difficulty now, isn't it? Anyway, let's see here. Build time, only about 12 hours of work. He's learned the editor. Okay, so let's see here. He has different issues with entities falling out. No triggers, if that's a bug, but nothing major. He needs to do some fine-tuning. Expect a new version as soon as he gets around to it. Who knows if he ever did. Okay, so you can do whatever you want with this level no matter what he says. The only thing you say yes is that you mention him. You should be making it your own notes from scratch. You don't, he doesn't know why you want to use this level anyway. Oh yeah, remember everything it said. Okay, let's load up this level. Let's see how true it is to the Aftershock variant we've seen. I'm curious definitely to see if there's any difference between these two particular versions or not. Anyway, let's see here. Let's load up Swamp Cave. As you see, lots of walk measure issues. And there we are, 29 monsters. It's kind of basically like the Aftershock version. Let's do it. We have lots of chaos up there, so really the best way to start this off is to... Are we a dead redfish? We just started and we got a dead fish. And it also tells you the counter is going to be off. Yeah, there's an ogre marksman there, and as you see, plenty of craziness. Basically, you spawn near it, you basically end up dying really quickly. Yeah, I had to, like, try and focus fully on it, if I could. Let's try and get a little bit more craziness going. We can kill these redfish so that we can actually get between areas. Oh goody, let's quickly move to the other side. Well, I just messed up that rocket. But okay, at least I killed 6 enemies, and we actually can subtract like 3 or so. Yeah, I think there's like 26, not 29. So hard to tell. But yeah, I'm going with 26 as a number. 26 is my new magical number, people. Let's head up this way because, that... Oh god! I could have killed him easily, but instead now I'm messing myself over. There we are. So let's see here. We have basically the way to the top, which basically is now pretty clear now that we've killed everything. You drop here. This is basically your way across different areas. That teleport down there is where you want to go at the end, but for now, it doesn't really help us. Basically, to lock us off, if anything. So, let's gather the ammo on these sides. So we have some ammo. We also want to get down there so we get more guns. Like a rocket launcher and a nail gun. Now we're ready to decimate some stuff. Okay, so let's see here. We also have a hole in here with more fish. Yeah, I kind of get pain everywhere, people. This is not an easy level. At least not to begin with. It kind of gets easy as you go along. Just wipe out him. 1, 2, 3. Owie! There we are. Killing my pet! Where's the Shrek at? The Shrek is too stupid. Okay, this is going horribly for me. This is going horribly. Just circle strafe. Dear God. I will get this eventually, people. Yeah, this level definitely can be one of the more painful levels, even of Aftershock, because it's so crazy at the start. See, it's like so crazy at the start that it's hard to like do anything. Just want to keep backing up. Okay, we killed one ogre. And the other one kind of just shot me dead. Brilliant. It's like right at the first few seconds of gameplay. You already get hit by an ogre. Getting stuck on stuff. Yeah, there's like nowhere to go. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. See, a lot of it has to do with the ogre just randomly following. Okay, that's one down. 2, 3. Oh, you bloody monster. Where's that scrag at? Where's that scrag at? There's a scrag somewhere and I can't find him. I don't like this. He's probably in the... Yep, he's in that thing. Dodging me pretty well in that thing. Play enemy. Remember when it was supposed to be, enemies actually... Oh wait, remember it was actually like a bunch of items in this map or something, like health and all that you were supposed to be able to get? Well, forget all that, people. Just trying to get these two to hit each other a bunch. Owie! Of course I would injure myself. I tell you, I'm really doing terrible at this particular level. Reggie, head upwards. There's a fiend up there, I can't do that. Now we can get this far. Now we can actually wipe up the remaining few enemies. Play explosion. But yeah, it's the basic idea. If you can tell, this is a world of pain. Just a couple enemies, and yet it's so freaking painful. There's no easy way around all this. A lot has to do with that scrag. If I can wipe out that scrag, my life will be a little bit simpler. Okay, it's something. could get this far. Now from here, we can easily hit him. Okay, we can't actually. That would be a horrible idea. Horrible, horrible idea. Quick, into the water thing. And here I could get the Thunderbolt. It's a red armor, which I probably viably need. So I get shot like a fish in a barrel. And they're a fish in a barrel, by the way. Just here, just get him at the right angle. Now I got one dead ogre. Let's see if we can get this one dead. Okay, another one dead. I think I've actually killed everything, and I managed rather well. As you can see by the fact that I still have that spare health. Finally. Okay, so now that I managed, it only took 16 minutes to get a good enough one. Now I just want to kill that fiend. A little bit of splash damage, whoopsie daisy. But, luckily he's dead. Next, I want to get those extra guns, because those extra guns are very valuable. The more guns I get, the better. Okay, so we're basically at 10 enemies or so, if you will. Basically, our goal is to get to 26, but I think we have 4 rockfish, I want to say, in here, which will push it back down to 22. I'm seeing 3. That didn't really work too well for me. Wipe out the Shrek, so we don't have to worry about him. But yeah, it saw 3, not 4. We need to get to the top. But yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we're going with 3, people. So that basically means now we're up to 23. Okay, is 23 the max number? We shall see. Oh, there's 22. 21. 20. 19. We'll go with 19 as the max number now, people. Now drowning, of course. I'll come up here, and that's where I have a Death Knight try to kill me. So, basically, we have to kill 2 enemies. Which sounds very easy, but probably won't be. Because those last 2 enemies are in a tight little hole, if I remember correctly. I think we're going to want to use that quad damage if we can to try and hit them before we get down there. Wait, wasn't there a quad damage? I thought I saw a quad damage. Maybe I'm delirious, but I thought I saw a quad damage. I'm not seeing anything moving. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. There's nothing here. There's no quad damages. I guess I was crazy. I apparently was, people. I was going delirious. I did not see a quad damage. There was no quad damage. I see nothing. I hear nothing. Okay, let's head back, I guess. If there's no quad damages, we're just gonna have to handle this on our own. It's like the one piece of health in the entire level. And let's actually go kick some butt. 2 enemies. I think one's a spawn and the other's an enforcer, I want to say? It's been a while. I think the spawn's right below, but it's so hard to tell where he is. If I could sink. Oh, Jesus! Yeah. Basically, that's kind of the problem here. You have that lava right below it, and you end up, like, nearly dying if, you know, you don't rush through it. I kind of forgot about that lava, so I nearly died. Ain't that exciting? Then you come down here, you kill the enforcer, and then you basically have a dead-end corridor here with nothing here. Yeah, it's kind of pointless, isn't it? But that's basically it. That's basically the level, and it's identical to the Aftershock version that we saw. As said, there was 19 at the end, right? I believe so. We said that there was 4 rotfish there, 3 rotfish there, and 3 rotfish at the beginning, so that's 10. Okay, so that's basically the level in a nutshell, people. Rather crazy. Lots of pain, to say the least. But sadly, not a campaign level because it doesn't have a proper ending. But still, definitely a nice level to convert. A level with actual things to fight. So needless to say, always welcome. Always a thing definitely to add to our little collection. Even if it is something we've seen before and, like I said, doesn't exactly have anything to really offer us. In terms of, like, an EDS or anything. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure, I guess I could say. And I'll see you all, well, next time.